Libra, this is Heidi from Traveling Tarot, and I am in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Oop, cards are already jumping out at the Phipps Conservatory and Botanical Garden. So this is February 2017, and this is a reading using the Dorian Virtues Angel deck for you. It'll just be a simple mind, body, heart reading, and the mind already jumped out at me. So 10 of air. The end of a difficult situation, embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. Actually I think one of the other signs got this as well. So just be gentle with yourself. You're coming through the end of something. It sounds like it was probably a very challenging experience for you, a lot of new insights. And so it's really just a time to kind of recover, embrace what you've learned and the new growth that you've experienced. Every creature that sheds its skin has a moment of pause before it continues on its way, whether that be the butterfly coming out of the chrysalis. It has to wait for its wings to unfurl and dry. The snake shedding its skin, it needs to get comfortable in that new space and kind of let itself readjust to this new skin that it has. Same with spiders, whatever it is that has that shedding experience of growth, they all have to take a moment before they move fully into that next phase. So this is kind of in that space. Be mindful of what that is, and be really gentle and compassionate with yourself at this time. In the space of your body, you have the 8 of Earth. Skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic and going back to school. So this is probably something you're thinking about, since it's a little up in the air. It's not fully grounded at this time. But I will say that this month, with its 2 lunar eclipses and all of the planetary alignments and things going on at this time, it's extremely fertile time for new growth, new projects, new ventures. So, if you're thinking about it and you want to get this really planted in the ground, now is a great time to do it. And so look at what you're being drawn to. It will be a long journey. You can see the road ahead here is a long one, but it sounds like an exciting time for you if you're willing to put the effort in, start putting the seeds in the ground now. So go ahead and do that, Libra, whatever's been kind of pulling your attention. And school doesn't necessarily mean going back to college or something so formal as that. Taking classes and things that interest you, or joining communities or groups that follow along your interests will help continue further your growth and learning as well. So don't be limited to just institutions. Really think that if there are other opportunities for that. In the space of your spirit, you have the 7 of Earth, so another Pentacles card. Seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, an unnecessary worry. So this has like kind of an old man face on the tree. I like to look at that as kind of like worry makes us age a lot more quickly, and also patience with things gives us the strength to really handle them. So I would also take this as a sign to really tune into people you find as mentors. The older generation in particular is a good place for insight and growth and experience to garner information and wisdom from. So, go to the people who are your mighty oaks and gather their knowledge and their experience to help teach you and guide you through whatever it is you're going through. Again, the seeds well planted. It is a very fertile time. Whatever projects you want to work on, whatever things you're trying to manifest for yourself, now is a great time to do that. But it's more of a gestation period. This is where you're putting those seeds in the ground, and then you're just going to kind of wait patiently to see what happens. You can't force the seeds out of the ground. They have to do it in their own time. So this is just that kind of quiet germination period between the idea and the sprouting of the plant, of the project. So just be aware of that. In the space of your heart, we have another Pentacles card. So you guys have some abundance coming through for you. 2 of Earth, too much going on at once. I need to make a decision and consider a more playful approach. So this is just a balancing card. This is kind of one of those cards where the ground is feels a little bit unbalanced beneath of you, and you're not sure which way to go. You might be weighing out different options. You may be worried about finances, since this is a Pentacles card. And this is kind of just saying, take it one step at a time and do your best with each step as you go, and things will be fine. If you do have a really big decision that you've been trying to avoid making, it's time to look at it. But know that it's very positive. With everything else you've got going on, you have a lot of safety and foundation in the material realm, and so just try and be lighthearted about it. Try and make whatever it is fun for yourself, and you shouldn't have any problems. All right, thanks so much, Libra, for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. If it resonated with you, I'd love to hear about it and about you. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions on how I can make this better for you, I would love to hear it. And thank you for this beautiful space from Phipps Conservatory and Botanical Garden. Such a beautiful space. I really am so grateful for it, and so grateful for you. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next month.